Let me ask you a question. What happens when billionaires get bored of hunting? Normal hunting. Because let's be honest, at some point, big game hunting stops hitting the spot. You only can pose with so many dying giraffes before you're like, yawn, is this even illegal? We've seen the videos. Every other billionaire's got an Instagram post of themselves next to a sedated lion, making the same face your uncle made after deep frying a turkey. But after years of that, after the rare animal checklist is complete, what's next on the list? Enter The Most Dangerous Game, the old short story from 1924 where a rich guy hunts humans on his private estate because he's bored of animals. Yeah, that's fiction. Probably. Let's lay it out. Billionaires already own private islands, private armies, and uncharted airspace. Some of those places don't even show up on Google Maps. You think they're just throwing yoga retreats out there? These are people who casually own submarines and missile silos. They don't need escape rooms. They build full-blown death mazes for kicks. There's an entire genre of movies about elite hunting parties. The Pest, Surviving the Game, The Hunt, Hard Target. So, let's talk logistics. You need a remote location? Check. You need a private security force? Check. You need someone who won't be missed, like an unhoused veteran, a runaway, or a trafficked person? Dark, I know, but this is a dark topic. And finally, you need no consequences, which is basically a billionaire life in a nutshell. There are even rumors of course, of red rooms and human safaris, internet urban legends about auctions where anonymous people bid millions to hunt someone across a jungle compound or an underground facility. Is Hostel fiction, or is it a documentary? Now, I'm not saying it's happening, but I'm also not saying it's not. If you think they wouldn't do it, just remember they already created death games for the poor. They're called healthcare, wage labor, and war. But consume propaganda and maybe avoid private islands.